Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all? My name is Toni Darroch, and this is the How to Craft Network Studio. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. The sun is shining. It's not as warm as it was yesterday, though, but the sun is shining, and we're going to take it, right? I have my shorts on today. Yes, we've seen better legs hanging out of Sparrow's nest, but who cares, right? Who cares? I'm happy. And I hope you are too. Welcome to the channel, everyone. If you can, share the show as much as you can, because I do appreciate people are going to be out and about today, and I love the fact that they are. A bit of fresh air is good for the soul, absolutely good for the soul. But if we can make sure we share the show so that everybody sees it when they come back from their day out with their family or shopping or whatever it may be. Let's do a bit of a shout out. Betty Providente, I hope you're well, sweetheart. We have Michaela as well. I hope you're well. I hope you're all well. So Amanda, Phil, Marilyn, Chrissy, Tina, Audrey. Audrey's cleaning and washing whilst trying to pace herself, bless you, be careful. We've got Denise, we've got Izzy, Tina, Melanie, Becky. Thanks so much, guys, for coming. I do appreciate you every single day, as you all know. Now, the sun is shining, and that's wonderful. The summer is on its way, and we always feel great when we have a bit of sunshine and we start seeing a bit of greenery and a bit of colours in flowers and things like that, don't we? So it's just amazing, and it really does cheer me up. My son's out playing cricket and things like that, so it's just wonderful, absolutely, and it just puts fire in your belly every day. So I hope everyone's okay. I hope I haven't missed anything in the comments. But today is Friday and it's 1 o'clock, which means it's our 1 day special. Now, have I got some good stuff for you? First of all, before I get into the 1 day special, though, I do want to talk about our classes. Now, the classes and the kits that we put together for you are awesome, and I know they're awesome because you all keep buying them. And I have 2 classes loaded at the moment, which are just on the brink of selling out. I think I've got 18 left of one and 16 left of the other. Now, our classes are the kits, and I send you the kit and we do the class together. Now, I'm just going to very quickly just step out a set, just 1 second. I just want to show you guys, because if you're thinking about the classes and thinking, I don't know if I could do that, or I don't know if I'm good enough to do that, we do it stage by stage. And unfortunately, the next few months are sold out. And as you can see from these are August's class and then a further class from there. So the first one that I want to talk about is this one here, which is called Blessing Day. I haven't got the product with me because I'd have to unpack a kit. But basically, this was it. Blessing Day. I send you all of the bits you need and we make a physical project. Now, it might be an album. It might be a keepsake. It could be an exploding box. It could be anything along those lines. And the encouragement is to try something different from card making with paper. So these are just a few of the albums that we've created in the classes from previous kits. Now, they do sell so fast. These 2 that are on at the moment, we only have double figures, like less than 20 on both. Okay, so all of this was sent as a kit, the ribbon and the papers, and I just do it in class with you and show you how to make beautiful, pretty keepsakes that are going to give you longevity in your craft for that extra special person. You get the magnets, you get it all, the grey board, and it's made from scratch. We don't buy the album and then put the stuff in. The grey board is from you as well. So you have that one, and then we have another example here with a magnetic closure. And this one's a little bit different. It has the waterfall style down one side and then pockets and pages on the other one there. So you get everything to make the complete albums. And then here's one which is a different colour, and this is a landscape design, and again the magnetic closure on here. So if you're thinking I'd love to make something like that, then check out the classes. The first kit I want to show you is this one. Now, we don't send the kit till the 1st of the month, so we'll have a look at what month it's for, and then at the end I send you a link to a private class. The class doesn't get given to anybody. It's part of the class, although we are looking and still figuring out how we can sort of like do the class element of it without the kit, without disrupting how wonderful it is with the kit. Okay, so just leave that one with me. So this one is called Blessing Day. Item number for this one is, bear in mind, it's £45. We send you the complete kit as well. So it's great value, and the classes can range. So I've done a class within the hour, and we've done classes within just shy of 3. So, and as you come to the classes, you sort of like get the gist of what's happening, the hidden hinge, and I try and incorporate something brand new into each class, so you can take the best bits of what you love and incorporate it into your own unique masterpiece. So that one's Blessing Day, and as you can see on screen here, we have the second one on there. Oh, the blue one is limited stock. Okay, so this one's Celestial. Okay, that's Blessing Day. Okay, so Blessing Day is going to be dispatched from the 1st of August. I do apologise that I don't have any before that. They have sold out. I do one a month. So you can see here, Blessing Day, dispatched from the 1st of August. It's £45, and you can see the kit. So a 12 by 12, an A4, an 8 by 8, and then all of the bits and pieces that I use to make my album are also put in your kit, so you can do exactly the same if you want to. So that one's Blessing Day. The second one is a blue themed one, and it's called Celestial, I think. Same price, same concept. And I think this could be the July class. Is it, Tim? Or is it the one after? Or is it September? We'll just double check this one for you. They sell out so fast. It's just wonderful. So this one is your, let's have a look, 1st to the 7th, July class. So this is your blue one. I just saw a comment now, I'll come back to it. So this is your July class. This one's limited stock. And again, you can see you get the 8 by 8, the A4, the 6 by 6, and I try and mix it up. So sometimes you get 12 by 12, sometimes you get 6 by 6, toppers, books and things like that. And this one is dispatched from the 1st of July. So get ahead on the classes, because as you can see, the rest of May, June have already sold out, and this is July and August class. So I'm just giving you the heads up to get your classes early, because I have to buy the stocking of the Ciao Bella paper, and I buy in enough for what I think I'm going to sell. Okay, so item number for that one is 050425 Alpha. So that's the 2 workshop kits that I want to talk about. Okay, so I've just got here, Phil, did you know Andy Love through the old Ideal World on Create and Craft? I did. I worked with Andy for 10 years, Phil. Andy's lovely wife, Lowen, who sadly passed. So I spoke about him on Monday Night Live, so yes, very sad. So back to the one-day special. The one-day special is this. Now, I'm not showing you it because you don't need to see it, right? Because over 200 of you have bought this before when I launched this over a month ago. So this is Create Together Club, okay? Create Together Club. Amazing. We love the Create Together Club. Now, if you don't know about our Create Together Club, it's a big giveaway. It's in a big blooming envelope. What does that tell you? There's something big in there, right? So if you don't know our Create Together Club, it's another fantastic value kit that I send you with super discounts on it. It's brand new. You don't know what you're getting. We open the envelope together, and we have 5 sessions of craft together utilising what's in the envelope. So I use all of the items in different ways over 5 days, Monday to the Friday, and we get creative together, and then we shall share all of our lovely makes over on the Eureka fan page, and it's just amazing. Every time I do it, it sells out. We did it after the pandemic with stamps. You loved it, and then people were like, can we have a change from stamps? And then I changed it to embossing folder stamps and a die. Then we changed it to papers and embossing folders. So I'm trying to keep you surprised with what's in the Create Together clubs. And I think you're going to be surprised with what's in this one. The value on this one's probably the best value I've ever given you. Now, it says $54.99. That's the price point that I normally like to give it to you. But I think what's in this envelope is worth more than $54.99. I'm just trying to do the maths myself. It's probably more about $64.99 if I'm completely honest, but it's fine. Okay, so this one, we've sold 200 already. We started to dispatch this one yesterday. Now, if you get this before I do my content, please don't share it on social media and spoil it for people. If you can do that. I know accidents happen and people don't always watch my lives, but if you get your Create Together kit, don't share it with anyone. It's just for you, ready to go live when we do our creative content together. So it's now live again. I sold 200. I've added another 100. And the item code for this one is 170325 alpha. Blooming brilliant. And there's not one item in there. There's not two, like normal. There's not three, like we've had in the past. There is 4 items in this envelope. So if you want to check that one out, $34.99. By the time you've got your discounts, well, I can't even talk about it. It's 170325 alpha. Now, if you're brand new to our channel, we have a refer a friend system as well. Refer a friend. They buy, you get £10, they get £10, and you can refer 5 people a month. So if you refer 5 people and they all buy something, you'll get 50 quid to spend on craft. That's on the screen as well. Item number 170325 alpha. Yeah, if you want to refer Create Together, woo, check that out. That's a good saving, isn't it? That is a good saving. So that's the one-day special today. Can't even show you it, sorry. I think if you know me and you trust the brand, you'll know that what's in that envelope is pretty cool. Right, the next item on the counter. Now, this was going to be part of another paper collection. We were going to have this paper as the one-day special and another set. The other set sold out before we even came to air. It had sold out while I was on the school run. I've had the messages. Sorry. To be honest with you and totally transparent, the one that has actually sold out, we didn't have as many as I'd have liked. Honestly, I'm gutted about because so many people loved it, but I am going to reorder it. So if you missed it, it's not the end of the world. Just be patient. I am going to reorder it. But the next new one I want to show you is this one here. So I didn't even you haven't seen this till coming live. The other one I just put live at 7 a.m. this morning because I didn't have that many. I thought, you know what, they're just going to go. They're just going to go. So, but I saved this one for my show. So this one is called Romantic Garden. Now, you will have seen a thread of this in my first ever magazine, The Vintage Papers, and you all loved the papers in there. So I said to the graphic designers, is there any way we could bring the other designs into a bumper paper pack? And here they are. So they are really, really pretty. So let's have a look at these ones. I'm also going to, the code is 200524 alpha. Now, what I am going to do is, I told you all, didn't I, about me ordering my papers from my supplier, and she popped in some freebies. So I have this pack of blue vellum that she put in for me. And it's a beautiful colour, actually, but it's brilliant for card overlays, sentiments, torn strips, white embossed, gold embossed sentiments across. Really, really pretty. It's A4, and I think there's 30 sheets in here. I'm just going to put this in with this for absolutely nothing. I got it for nothing, so you're getting it for nothing. So this particular paper pad is $17.99, and it's part of the one-day special with Create Together Club. So I'm going to show you these designs. Is it not on? Do you want to type in romantic? Let's just find it for you guys because it's really important. I'll have a slurp of my coffee while Tim has a look. Do you like, hey, I've got my legs out today, guys. Tim better legs hanging out of Sparrow's Nest, I know, but I've been talking about, there it is, it's the top one, Tim. Thank you. Can you put it available, please? I thought I'd done it, sorry. $17.99. Yeah, Tim's just sorting it out for you guys. Yeah, so I've just done a live on TikTok and they were like, oh, I like trousers. I'm like, listen, I never get my legs out, but they are shorts today. Just for today though, right? So, yeah, so let's have a look at this particular paper pad. Tim's going to bring it up in a second. He's just doing all of the admin behind the scenes. But it's the bumper paper pack. It is 75 pages. This one's 200 GSM, 5x7. 25 designs. Let me just make sure that this vellum is 30 sheets. I could be telling fibs. I hope I'm not. Could be more, could be less. Let's have a quick look. Oh my gosh. I should have, ooh, there's loads. 7, 8, 9, 10, there's 50. I I should have split those, shouldn't I? That is a lot of blue vellum. I'm not sure. Mind you, can share with your friends. 50 sheets. Oh, crikey O'Reilly. There we go. Nice little treat for you, I guess. Vellum's not cheap either, is it? So super kind of her to send us that. But when you're paying for like a container of cardstock or paper, it's just easier for them just to put it in for you, isn't it, I guess? So that, you'll get that, and then we'll have a look at these papers now. So we've got Teresa Kenley on Facebook. Afternoon, Toni, just crafting with card shapes you seem to have in your show. I'm going to use them in my demo because they're a deal as well. So, never disappointed in Create Together Club, says Brenda. Hey, Brenda. I hope you're well. I'm hoping to see you soon. Hoping. Fingers crossed, right? So this one is Romantic Bloom. So you will have seen, thanks, Tim. You will have seen some of these amazing papers. Some, but these are in our bumper paper. Look at these. So in the magazine, they were smaller, weren't they? They're just so popular. People absolutely love them. So this is your chance to revisit them. And before we did them in the magazine and we had to cut them away, didn't we? A lot of these designs though weren't in the magazine. 300524 Alpha Alpha. Oh, yes. Love vellum, says Tina. I do too. Make some vellum envelopes. Oh, it's nice to have the rest of the collection in this bumper pack. It really is nice. I'll keep going through all of them. I am going to steal a one because I'm going to do a card. I'm going to use a... That was definitely in the magazine. That was my favourite. I love the print through the designs. So if you buy this with this code 300524 Alpha Alpha, if you've got your discounts as well, you're going to get this super cheap, and then you're going to get that vellum pack with 50 sheets in, which is just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, that's nice. I like that. That's great for a guy's card. See, they're not all fancy florals. Most are, but we do pop the odd breaker in there. Oof. Cotton flower, love it, love it, love it. Very nice. So that is the bumper paper pack, Romantic Gardens, with that free vellum pack in there as well. Item number for that one is 300524 Alpha. I want to quickly just touch on Quatre D because I fear a few of you may have missed this when we launched it. So we've got two today. We have the amazing hibiscus. If you're not au fait with our Quatre D, it's that 4-stage system that enables you to emboss, stamp, die cut and layer in stencils, and you get that 3D embellishment that you get in stores, that you look really expensive in stores. So we have the hibiscus. So this is 9 pieces. You can see the system across the back there. One of our best sellers is Quatre D, along with lamination and reflection. So you use the layering stencils, then you stamp, then you die cut, then you pop it in your HD 3D embossing folder, and you get an embellishment that looks like this on the front of a card. Just incredibly beautiful. So this one is called Hibiscus. The next one on the counter is called Paris. Same format. So you get the flowers around the Paris Tower. Brilliant for Valentine's, celebratory, anniversaries. You are the best. This one's 10 pieces. And if I just turn that one around there, you'll see the system as it goes. So you get your layering stencils onto the stamp, and then the outline die, and then the 3D emboss. But all can be used independently. So if you just want to use the embossing folder on the background and just create a white Eiffel Tower on a white piece of cardstock, of course, you can do that as well. So there's just lots and lots of options with Quatre D. And we do have a handful of our other designs. Now, you probably look at Quatre D and think, well, you haven't done that many. Actually, we have. It's just that they have all sold out. So great concept. I know a lot of you collect these designs as well. So you can see there we've got Santa rocking around. We've got the high heel and the lipstick, and then we've got a floral down by the bottom. But we have done a few. I have repurchased the Magnolia Square because that sold out super fast. That one's on its way back. And we have more designs in the pipeline as well. So have a look at those. Super duper. And the embossing folder is not a little tiny embossing folder. It's a 5x7 embossing folder. So really, really lovely. So there we go. So that's 2 Quatre D. And then lastly, on the counter, I want to tell you about this beautiful die set collection that makes creative card shapes. And this was in my Deal Hunters. And I just wanted to touch on it today because the value is awesome. And if you are wanting to make cards that give you a shaped card, this is value for money. Now, I'd like to say these are about £15, but I've seen them at $19.99 each, and I've also seen them at $12.99 each. So the prices vary, and I guess wherever you are in the world, whoever's paying taxes and duties, depends on the price point, I guess. But this is a eye-watering deal. So in this particular, now you might not get this particular designs. You will get 5 of the dies though. So the dies create the shaped card with the score line in the center, giving you the most beautiful decorative elements on your cards. So as you can see from this particular collection, there's one that's got like a postage design on there. There's one that's got the butterfly edge. And if you just look down the center here, you'll see it's got sort of like the design there, and it puts the detail in the back. And then there's a floral one here as well with the embossed line down the center. Then there is like a lace border effect one as well. And then here we have like a beautiful ornate cornered one. Now, if they're 15, let's just bang it in the middle at 15, okay? You have £75 worth of dies here for 25 quid. And they're all beautiful. We have some amazing ones. We have some with stars around. There are more florals. There are more lace detailed ones. There are more butterflies. There's a dragonfly one. So you could end up with 5 different ones, although I'd probably say you're going to get at least 1 or 2 from what you can see on screen there. So it is a full collection of 5. It's not a choice of. The picture just shows 1, but you will get all 5. £25 for them all, which is just crazy. So item code for this one is 210722 Bravo for all 5 card shaped dies. Okay, I'm going to use this in my demo. I'm going to grab one. I'm going to grab some paper. I might grab a emboss. I might just grab a paper. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know what I'm doing because there's just so much good stuff on the counter. I'm just going to have a play around. So check out the QR code, add things to your basket if you want to, send your basket from your TV to your phone if you are on my-telly.com, and wherever you are shopping, if you are on the website, all the products are linked below, or YouTube or Facebook. It's nice to have your company. Now I'll get to the other side. Let's see if we've got any questions about any of the items. If you're going to get anything today, get your Create Together Club because we have so much fun being creative together with the product. And let's go to the other side. Now, I am on the other side, but while Tim just leaves me there on the other side, I'm just going to grab what I want to play with. So I'm going to grab the paper collection. Here we go. And I'm going to grab, let's have a look at the dies as well. Why not? Let's use some of the posh dies as well. So, is everyone okay? Do I need to know anything? Everybody's crafting, happy, enjoying the sun. What are we all having for our lunch today? What are we having for lunch today, Tim? Nout. Fresh air. Great. Love of craft. We don't eat craft, darling. No, although I feel like it sometimes. We feel like it sometimes, guys. Right, so. Oh. Right, that's got a nice decorative. Let's have a look, Tim. Let's lay these out. Can we just lay them out on here so people can see? Which one shall I do? I think I might just do the plain one because we've got the pattern paper's quite busy. I'm going to do this one. I think I've got this one in my stash. Never hurt to have 2, I guess. So I like this one because it's postage, yes, and the paper's got that scripting. So let's do this one. So I'm going to use this one. Can we see? Thank you, darling. I'm just getting comments up so I can talk to you all. So my son's at cricket tonight, which is wonderful. It's always better, isn't it, when the sun is shining? Always, always better. Now, these are just taped down in the centre, so you're just going to have to undo that tape there. And we'll just put that to one side for now. Right, die cutting machine. Will it go through my 8? Ooh, it's a bit, ooh, it might not. It might, we'll try. This one looks like it's just fitting on my plate, just. I'll try, I'm not sure if that's going to cut. We'll try regardless, because this is the only machine I have to hand right now, so if it doesn't, we'll have to do a different demo. Right, let's get some card now. You know, there's that much card under it. Shall we do craft colour, because the papers are quite vintage, aren't they? So let's do some, oh gosh, so much card under here. Just one second, guys. Sorry about the knees. Did you hear my knees then? Listen, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I need my trimmer. Let's do craft. I need to do it. Craft is screaming at me. So we're going to do craft colour. Let's have a look. What size machine? Audrey, that's a great question. So if you just look at this one actually fits on my little 8-inch machine. Tim just shows that a second. Just on this one, this is on my 8-inch machine, darling. So that one will fit on my 8-inch. Let's have a look. I think they all will, you know. I'm not sure if they'll cut though, Audrey. So they'll all definitely fit on my 8-inch plate, but I'm not sure if they'll cut, you know, because they'll be quite at the edge. So I'll probably say, yes, I'll go through 8-inch, but you might have to be mindful and twist and have a play around with it. But if you've got your A4, they'll go through a dream. That's what I'm saying. And I'm sticking with it. So let's just cut this down. I'm going to have to make sure it's quite snug, aren't I, to get it on my plate. I should have thought about that. Shouldn't I? So let's just cut this one down. I took my A4 machine to Ideal World, you see, and I'm not opening another. So many of you bought that when it was on the offer, so thank you so much, guys. You won't be disappointed with it. It's a blooming good machine. It really is. So let's pop this on here. Let's see. Yeah, so it still fits, guys. Look, when I've cut the paper down. So I guess the test will be, let's see if it cuts, because it is pretty much edge to edge on my plate. So let's try it. It can only say no, can't it? Tim's actually going to link the bigger machine. It says 8.5 machine. That's your plate size, not the machine. The machine's actually A4. It's a big machine. Okay. I did it back and forth in the hope that it is going to cut. Fingers crossed. We do have this little machine as well, so check out the machines. See, and just show you that it hasn't, can you just see? Hopefully, I'll just lean it forward. It hasn't cut, so I'm going to have to put it back on this edge and just move it up my plate a little bit. What you can do is, can you see, if you move it around, it clicks back in place. I'm just going to pop it back on there, move it up a little bit, and hopefully it will cut just on that little edge there. But yeah, probably going to stop the faff and worry whether it is or it ain't going to cut, just do them on A4 die cutting machines if you've got one. That should have cut now. You can do it, but do you want to be faffing? I don't. There we go. So now we have that beautiful sort of like postcard effect. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So let's get rid of this. Look, it puts the score line in as well, down the centre. So when you fold, you get a nice, look at that. That is really nice, right? I'll tell you the size of the card folded, guys. 4x6 this one folds at. 4x6. So let's have a look at our papers. on earth? I'm in love with paper at the moment, you know. I feel like I'm shoving it down your throats, but I really love my paper at the moment. I'm getting so into paper. It is just so nice. Right, I need a matte and layer on here first. So I'm going to use from my mirror board. Did you all get your mirror board from your free mirror board from Ideal World when you made your order? Hopefully you did. I think it was part of a collection. I can't remember, but this was in one of the collections anyway. So, I've got a piece of gold here. Let's use this gold. So let's put a nice gold matte and layer on here. And then we'll do something creative with that nice paper. So I'm just going to pop it on here like so. Let's just put a finger mark here. And then one at the bottom. So I've got a nice matte and layer. Like so. And then from our offcut, which is this one, I'm going to do a little closure. I'm going to create a card with a closure today. So let's have a look at this. So what I'm going to do is so my card today is, it's not going to be an album or a pocket, it's just going to have a closure, something a little bit different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take the excess offcut from what we just cut away, and I'm just going to wrap it around, just see how much I need. And I think we'll go to about there. I'll cut that there. I'll just do it by hand. And then I'm going to go to the back of the card. And we'll take this on. So this is the back. I mean, you could make it a wallet. I love a wallet, you know what I'm like. I've just stuck it to the back there, like so. It looks straight at the front, not very straight. It doesn't look very straight at the back, but we're going to hide it anyway. So we'll have our nice matte and layer. So let's put this on the front. I think sometimes just playing with paper rather than digging out stamps is cool. Thank you, Tony. My machine is a 6-inch Big Shot. I had a Big Shot, Audrey. In fact, I've still got a Big Shot somewhere. Good machines, those. So I have my closure so you can see where it's going. You can see my face now. Look. Hello. So let's pick our paper here. You know, I think we need to go like masculine. I don't think we want any colour today. I think I really need to do... Oh, and then you see that and then you're like, how do we not? I think we need to do a masculine card today, guys. Does anybody else have this trauma? Picking a sheet of blooming paper? Oh, I think I like the water. Oh, let's do watering can. Yeah, let's get 2 of them. Where's other watering cans? Come on. Sorry, I've gone quiet. Love these papers, says Denise. I know. Let's go wild. So I've got this one and this one. Let's go with these. And I need another one for the back. I think I'm going to go plain at the back. I'll pick the back one in a minute. So what I want to do is I want to get this watering can sort of like off to this side a little bit. So I'm going to cut it from this side. So let's just get, actually the orange complements the craft, doesn't it? So let's just put a little mark on there. Like so. And then a little mark there. So now you've got sort of like the front there. What I am going to do, I think thinking about fussy cutting that, you know, and adding it on top. What is it going to affect? Let's do something else off the corner. Liked and shared. Thanks, Denise. That's really kind. What's everybody having for the tea? More to the point, we like food. In fact, shall we leave the front flat and just decorate the rest? Let's just do that for now. I think we're probably just going to stick something on the barbecue maybe tonight, are we? Nothing fancy. Sit and watch the dog play with the toy. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a nice, let's create a nice little closure on here. So I'm going to take the offcut from our A4 card, maybe. So I need quite a slim piece. So I'm just going to pop this excess into my guillotine here. We'll need a slim piece. So I'm just going to pop that on there like so. Make sure it's straight. We don't want it too thick. Let's go with that line there. Bless you. And then I've got this super thin piece, just like a little clasp here. Can we see this here? Just show you. There we go, just a thin piece. And then what I'm going to do, just going to think about how my closure will work. It needs to be a lot shorter to start with. Get rid of some of the length. Still too big. Get my scissors, take a bit more off. Better to be too long and have to cut it down than too short. Bit shorter. Like so. I might actually just pull my tuck in a little bit shorter there too. So it's just a little bit shorter. And then we're not encroaching onto our pretty design. And if we just pop this maybe here, so let's just pop. Now, a cool thing to do is add some distressing or some, you know, some detail around the edge to give it that vintage look. So I'm just going to pop him about there. Like so. You will maybe you when you do yours, make sure that I've just done it with tape there, but you do yours with glue. Maybe try and get a little bit of a rise in there. So it's not going to sort of like come away like mine is. Just pop a bit more on there. Bit of glue, get it secured in place. And if you've got some brads or something, you can absolutely make it look like it is. Just going to give it a bit of a hump just to give myself a little bit of movability there. And then let's just flex this a little bit, pull it out, hold it in place with my hand so it doesn't pull it off. Let's educate this paper where it needs to go. There we go. I would probably decorate this panel too. So another way as well to make this look extra special, this sort of piece here, is a cool hack for you here. If you take some gold board, say for instance, let's just see how fat this one is. So about this length, right? And then you cut a piece like so, and you fold it in half best you can, or score it in your tool like so, and then just give it sort of like this nice edge on here. And then if you take this and glue it onto the edge of your clasp, it looks like a metal edge. If you take this, a bit long, pop it off to the edge here. Like so. And then you take your scissors. Obviously you can cover the inside. Give it a good old push in. And then you've got a nice clasp with a nice gold edge. Can we see? So you can do it thin, thick, whatever you want to do. And then when you push it in, it has that nice touch or nice finish on it there. I would probably make that a little bit thinner. Made that gold a little bit thinner, but I think you get the idea. It's the same idea, just 1 second, as what I did on this album here. Just grab this one. So it's just, if you do it thinner look, it just gives you that nice edge on there as well. So just food for thought, like so. So we have like a nice little pocket on there as well. And I would probably get a pen actually and just maybe draw, if I've got one, draw some like just a little circle, make like a little nail or rivet, or if you've got some glitter, just put some little dots on there to make it closed. And then on the back, I'll just take one of the plainer ones, maybe this one, decorate the back. And it just hides your makings there. And you could absolutely batch make, and you do not need to be super tight. So you've got the die to make exactly the same card shapes. You have the paper to create, lots of paper, by the way, to create multiples. Like so. And then because I'm super duper tight, inside this card, let me just show you what you could do. This will just naturally go in and out the more that you move it around, by the way. But then inside, you could have the message here. But because we've got these offcuts, okay, you could create a little belly band just on the left. Pardon? Oh, it's just gone limited stock as the paper, guys. Yeah, if you've got it in your basket, check it out, please. Add to your previous order. Don't pay extra postage if you've got an order on the box. So here we have the belly band look. Now you could decorate the whole inside and just make it look beautiful, but for the sake of not wasting the offcuts, because they just end up in the bit box and never get used, if you do a little belly band like so, and then if you've got £5 or it's a gift for somebody or a card for M&S, whatever it may be, you just pop your card or the money behind the belly band like so, and or a bookmark or a seed packet, whatever you wanted to on this side. And then on this side, you could just stamp your sentiment and write your hand made gift like so. And then you've got a beautiful card that's going to go in an envelope with a decorated front and a back. And of course, this is like the quickest demo ever, but spend a bit of time distressing the edges, making it coordinated. You could extend this so it had seeds in there. So if you just want to say to your friend, just checking in, sending you a hug, how are you? Could put a seed packet in there and then they'll go straight in the garden and plant them. I love seed packet albums. But yeah, so that is that in its full simple glory. And we did that start to finish on our own with using the pieces in the 1 day special. So that's it. Is everyone okay? Did you enjoy that for a very quick demo? The little touches make such a difference. They absolutely do. And it's sort of like a hack. It looks like a metal embellishment, but it's still papercraft, which is awesome. And it doesn't cost a ton of money. Just dig out that bit box and find some mirror board from an offcut and away you go. So Marilyn says she loves this. Oh, bless your little heart. Let's just see who's on Facebook. Happy Friday from sunny Cincinnati. Love, love, love the Romantic Garden paper pad. Oh, thank you so much. It is sort of like the bulk buy of our first ever magazine. People loved it. There's lots of new designs in here, but we have got a repeat of 2 or 3 of our iconic designs as well. So yeah, we love vintage, right? So just to very quickly recap, it is obviously the bank holiday weekend, so please do know that no orders will go on Monday. There's nobody here. Well, me and Tim are here working, but the staff, it's their bank holiday, so they won't be here to dispatch your orders. So everything will go from Tuesday. So if you add to your order over the weekend, don't pay any extra postage, just add to previous order and you won't incur any more fees on there as well. So just to touch on the 1 day special, there's those 2 classes, the kit classes. So get ahead for those. They are July and August classes. But with the Create Together Club, as soon as I'm satisfied everybody's got their orders, I'll stop it dead, I'll take it off the web, and then we'll do the 5 days of creative content together. So the Create Together Club there, you can see $34.99, item number 170325 Alpha. If you've not been involved in our Create Together Club, please just try it. We have so much fun and we do push boundaries. We try lots of different things. It might look so simple in the envelope, but we do and teach lots of creative ways to use that content. And the content in there is we've not done before. So you're going to get a beautiful surprise. So, and then there's the Romantic Garden, which is now limited stock with the free vellum. 50 sheets of blue, bluey tealy, vellumy greeny, I don't know. But that would make great seed packets. You could put your own seeds in those as well. Get them on your scoreboard. So whatever you're doing, have a fantastic weekend, guys. I'll be back with you on Monday. I do have Ideal World shows on Wednesday, but I will be live on TikTok as well over the weekend. So if you want to come and say hello on there, that would be appreciated. So whatever you're doing, have a fantastic day. If you're out in the sun, make sure you wear your sunscreen. But most of all, make sure you check in with friends and family and you stay connected with your crafty friends on our social media pages. Have a great weekend, guys. I'll see you all over the weekend and on Monday. Take care, guys. Bye.